Bye. It's Monday, December 9th. It's 7:41. I just dropped off my kids. Today is test day number 1, and we have 2 finals. I know I haven't been recording as much, y'all. I've just been studying. I think I feel okay for this test. I feel pretty confident. We take our exam at 8. It's 7:42. I live in a very small town, so everything's like 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna arrive, stay in my car, and just study. I'm just gonna go over the flashcards real quick. I think it's 34 questions, I believe, and there's no dosage cal, which I'm so grateful for. But our other 2 are heavily in dosage cal. Nervous. I really want to make a good grade because I have really good grades right now, and I don't want to bring that grade down. Oh shoot, that deer scared me. It's like it fell out of the tree or something. Thank God it didn't dash in front of my car. By the way, I don't know if I told you on this vlog, my son left for band regionals and he made regionals! I was so happy for him. I don't know what that means. It's the first time. He plays the clarinet. He's in 7th grade. But yeah, he made band regionals. Oh, I'm so happy for him. Okay, I'm here. Park, and we're gonna study, okay? Got a 96! Woo! As long as I pass, as long as I get an A, that's all I care about. I'm so excited! One of us, not me, but one of us in the group got a freaking 100. That's amazing. We are going to a little coffee shop. Well, it's a little shop. We're gonna go eat breakfast and just vent. So now I'm gonna go with my friends, and we're gonna go to a little restaurant. I don't know. It's weird saying a little an ice cream shop because it's more. It was initially opened as an ice cream shop, but they serve breakfast, they serve coffee, they serve pastries. So let's just say we're going to a little bakery with the friends just to talk and celebrate. So we're headed there now. It is currently, it's 10 a.m. We have our second exam at 2. I just ran some little errands and I was able to get a quick adjustment at the chiropractor. My husband called me, he forgot his debit card, so I was already on the road, so I went ahead and paid for it. And we go there all the time, and he was like, do you want to fix up? And I was like, absolutely. It only takes like 5 minutes, but literally I laid on the table and already my back had popped, just because they have like a bed that you can adjust and they have it kind of curved, and my body had already popped, and he had such a hard time popping my neck because I'm so tense and I carry all my stress and tension right here. But man, I felt so much better afterwards. And then I got a gift bag for the girlies. I went home and I also picked up some stuff, like my book, in case I just want to read. My friend's house, it's really cozy and it's just her. And so I feel really comfortable there. And so I took my book. I'm in the middle of reading The Great Alone. Not in the middle of it, I just started it. I'm about 150 pages in. I love it so far. Like, the way Kristen Hanna writes has me so attached to these characters, mainly following the daughter of a couple, and they leave to Alaska. Anyways, I don't want to give too much away, but she's never had friends because they keep moving around. She finds this friend in Alaska in the middle of nowhere, and when she realizes that she actually made a friend, I started tearing up. Like, what the heck? It's her writing. I'm also on my period. I told my husband, I said, I have to read before I go to sleep because it helps me relax. Well, then I'm up until 1 a.m. reading, but still, it helps me relax. Okay, I'm here at my friend's house. I came home just for a little bit. We studied a little bit at my friend's house, and then some friends were working on dosage cal. They do it so fast, I couldn't do it along with them, so I just read. And then I came home and I was going to take a nap, but I'm like, no, I better work on some dosage calculations because this test will have some. So I worked on that for a little bit, and I ate a sandwich for lunch. It's 20 till 2, and we have our next exam at 2. So I'm gonna arrive, park, and just go through the exam one more time. I'm pretty confident on it. I've been testing myself on Quizlet. Quizlet, I love you. And I've been making hundreds, so I'm not too worried about it. It's the dosage cal, because some of them can be really tricky. It's just figuring out what information to use or what not to use, because it can trip you up and give you all of these numbers that have nothing to do with the question. So I need to remember to be careful, read the question, and know what information to use or not to use. That is the question. Got myself, of course, Monster because I need it. And water, of course. Love me some water. Alright, see you in a little bit. Hey! Sorry I haven't checked in with y'all. It's only 7 p.m. and after the exam, after my second exam, I didn't do as good as I wanted to. I got a B, still passed, but they had about 3 or 4 questions that were select all that apply, and I didn't know any of them. So I know that affected my grade, and I'm pretty sure I got some dosage cal wrong. I think I did. No, I did, because I checked afterwards, and it was the tablets one that I got wrong. So after the test, I came home and I just read, y'all. I needed to read. I'm so drained, so drained. I read until the kids got home. Well, who am I lying? They still got home, and I read for another hour. Finally got up, made dinner, and my amazing, wonderful husband cleaned the kitchen and told me, go with your friends and go study. I love that man to death. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm headed to my friend's house. We're gonna study for our big exam tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a 60 question exam, and that's a big exam for us because we're used to around 30 to 35 questions. All right, we're here. It's hard to believe that I'm actually sitting here and telling you that I finished my second semester of nursing school. Oh my gosh! I did a lot of crying yesterday. So I am just completely wiped out. I am so done. Yesterday was the actual official day that I was done with nursing school as far as the second semester. I finished my second semester out of 5. So yeah, this was an insane ride. This was our first official semester. Last semester was during the summer, and we only did pharmacology and an online community health class. But this semester was our first official semester where we actually got to do skills and go to clinicals. There were so many ups and downs. And I don't know how much I recorded for the vlog portion. I think I only did one day, and it wasn't even that much. I just needed to get through this. I was studying, I was stressing. It was a lot, and I had all A's in my class, and I don't want to jinx it, but I think I will be finishing with all A's. We've had so much difficulty with this one professor, and she literally does not update grades. Last semester we waited until close to finals to know what we made. So she hasn't updated our grades, and I want to say that I made an 8 in all 4 of my classes, but we'll see. So anyways, yeah, it's been a difficult semester because of that one professor, and they saw our evaluations. I've sent emails. She's heard our complaints and our concerns, and she did something about it. Our director of nursing is wonderful. She truly is there for us to learn and to succeed, and she wants to make a great environment for us. And some changes were made, and so things had to change because it was not okay the way it was going. There was nothing okay about it. So I'm excited for next semester. Our nursing program, it is concept based, so we don't have specific classes where in one semester for a certain amount of time we learn mother baby, we learn pediatrics, we learn med surg, we learn foundation. Everything is incorporated each semester because the way that she wants us to learn is she doesn't want us to just learn mother baby in one semester and then never hear about it again. So she incorporates everything into our curriculum. So every time we're learning about dosage cal, we're learning pediatrics, med surg, foundations, mental health, nutrition. Everything is always incorporated at every single level. I can't even really explain to you what we learned, just because this professor would teach something and then have something totally completely different on our exam. And she wasn't even teaching from ATI. Everything was just from her experience, which has nothing to do with ATI, and she would give us ATI exams. It didn't make sense. So anyways, that is done. We were so concerned because next semester that professor was teaching all of our core important classes like professional nursing, lifespan, and competencies, something like that. I'm sorry I sound so drained and tired, but y'all have no idea how mentally exhausted I am. It wasn't even hard because of the curriculum. It was hard because of that professor, where we were so frustrated and we were stressed because she was testing us on material that she'd never taught us, and yet she would tell us to go read up on it. And it was hard. It was really, really difficult. There was this sense of pride in myself that I actually finished something, and that I finished the second semester. If you've been here a while, you know how much I've struggled. I mean, please don't, but if you do go back to my videos, you will see how much I've cried, how I had no belief in myself. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't believe I was good enough. I always felt like I was just going to fail anyways and I was going to quit. So what was the purpose of me pursuing something that was so hard when I would quit? Because that was my go-to. Always when things got hard, I would quit. And for me to be here and to be saying that I'm finishing my second semester is a huge accomplishment for myself, and it's a huge boost of confidence. One of my favorite pastors, Bishop T.D. Jakes, has this great quote that I always remember. And it's my favorite quote of all time. It's that the accomplishment of overcoming your challenge is your next challenge. I love that. And that really resonated with me because when I first heard it, that wasn't me. I would always get scared and I would always quit. And now that I'm here accomplishing these hard things, it's so true. I find so much meaning in that quote because this challenge has only made me stronger. It's made me more confident in myself to go to my next challenge, where it will make me even more confident and even more stronger. Does that make sense? I don't know, it's just the first time I heard that, I'm like, that's who I crave to be. That's who I want to be. I'm tired of being so hard on myself and not believing myself and being in the same place because I don't take those risks. I don't push myself. And now that I have it, it just, I can't explain it other than I know I can achieve it. That was so hard for me to believe before, but now it's like I'm fired up. I'm going to achieve it. It's attainable and I'm going to reach it. It's such a good feeling. I know I don't really look like it is. I'm just, y'all, I'm so drained. I'm so drained. I'm so tired. But I'm so excited. I truly am. I'm officially done with all finals, with all of my classes. I have a whole month off. And do you know what my plan is? Let me show you. I'm so excited to read this series. Last night, I finished The Great Alone. Oh my gosh, I was sitting here. I literally was just staring at the wall, just soaking it all in. And there's something about music. Music, I'm not good with words, but my emotions, music just makes everything better. My reading experience, anything that I'm going through life, music just makes me feel like the main character. And when there's music involved, it just amplifies your experience of what you're going through. And so on Spotify, anytime I'm reading a series or a book, I will go on Spotify and see if there's already a pre-made playlist based on the book. And of course, this one there was. The music just made me cry even more. 10 out of 10 recommend. And there's some songs in there, if you listen to, I've been playing it all morning. Oh. Back now, even when you call me out, you might be it. Oh, it makes me want to cry. Anyways, when I listen to that song, look at me, I'm crying. It's just the relationships in this book were so hard to read about, but yet so beautiful and so tragic. And the mother-daughter relationship, the person that she finds within herself, how she finds herself in the most remote places that she never even thought she would ever be in her life, and then the romance that she develops and that tragedy. It has a happy ending, okay? I'm so glad it didn't end the way it did, because I was right here and I was literally panicking. There was only a few pages left and I'm like, please let there be a happy ending, because I don't think I could move on from there. I'm sorry. Books just make me emotional, and then listening to me, look, I just turned on this song and it made me like this. But this book made me feel everything. It was incredible. That's all I can say, is it was incredible. I usually read to escape, so I'll go into like fantasy, or I'll be reading romance, a sappy romance, to escape reality. Kristen Hanna is a historical fiction author, so it's all real. Everything in here is real life experiences. And for me to get through it and want to keep reading more, Kristen Hanna writing is like nobody else's I've ever experienced, where I literally feel like I'm there. This takes place in Alaska, and I felt like I was in Alaska. I have a dream of one day going to Alaska, and if my husband would get on board with me, I would literally take a travel assignment in Alaska. And if that is the case, I will be blasting that playlist and remembering this story, even though it's not true. These characters will stay with me for such a long time. Sorry. It was just so incredible. It was so incredible. This was my first 6-star read. And then playing this song, it just reminds me of the mother-daughter relationship. Sorry, this is supposed to be a nursing school update, but I couldn't help. When it comes to books, I love talking about books. I mostly talk about them on TikTok. I have a TikTok, and that's where I like to post a lot about what I'm currently reading and my thoughts on it. This was so good. My goodness, what is happening here? Sorry, it's the professor. She does not post grades. It's already past finals, and it's okay. She was let go, by the way, because it was bad. And our director of nursing, like, she really tried to reason with her. Like, she was listening to us, but she was like, you know, we want to give her a chance, but the lady just does not care. Thank you for sticking around with me. I know that was a little crazy turn and unexpected of me crying over a book. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you and your support. And if you got through nursing school, whether it's your semester or you're about to graduate, congratulations, by the way. Nursing is one of the hardest degrees you could get, so big props to you, and props to you for finishing the semester. And if you didn't pass, it just means delayed, not denied. Such a good perspective. So don't think that because you didn't pass that it means you're denied. It's like with me, I quit 2 times, and it wasn't meant for me. And now I couldn't ask for a better nursing program with better nursing students who have become amazing friends. So just know it all works out. It's going to work out. I know right now it doesn't feel like it, and you're allowed to feel what you're feeling. You can feel anger and frustration, and that's okay. It's definitely part of the process, but don't stay in that, and know that it's part of a plan and it's going to work out. And I just want to say thank God. I would not have been able to get through this without him and his strength, because many times I wanted to quit, and I know that it was because of God that I was able to push through. And his soldiers on the ground, like my husband, the poor man, he was the one who was given given the assignment of marrying me and getting me through this. But anyways, I love you all. Merry Christmas. I hope you take a break, and that you enjoy that break, and that you have a restful one. Just know God's got a plan for you. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.